met him a man with an unclean spirit. Oh, God, help me here today. Amen. You see, sometimes you have to be careful to who's in your company. You see, you have to be careful who you allow to approach you, whether it is just by rubbing up against you or whether it's about putting some negativity in your ear. You see, if you allow it to happen to you time and time again, eventually it's going to start to penetrate. And before you know it, you're going to be acting out just as crazy as the person or that unclean spirit that was rubbing up against you and talking that negativity in your ears. Come on now. You see, old Satan, he's a cunning devil. He will tell you something long enough to where when you sit back and you started to, just watch with your own eyes and your physical eyes, then you would say, you know what, that's the truth that he's been telling me all along. That's the truth that she's been telling me all along, because I see what's going on and it looks exactly the way they've been telling me that it's going on. But you ought to just punch somebody and say the devil is a lie. See, old Satan, he would take something and make it look like an identical twin, you see. But how many of you know that if God wanted more than one of you, that he would have created more than one of you? And when you say something about identical twins, there's always one a little bit taller than the other, or maybe one have a little bit more weight than the other, or one may talk a lot and the other one is quiet. But God help me here today. See, you have to be ready to understand when God is talking to you, when he's leading you down a pathway, he's going to talk to you in a very soft and smooth voice. He's not going to just push you. He's not going to cuss you out. But God help me here today. But when you get somebody that's anxious, that keep on grabbing on you and keep on telling you this and telling you that, you can say in your mind, wait a minute, you just told me that yesterday. Why are you telling me the same thing today? You ought to touch somebody and tell them that I'm coming out of the mess that I am in. Now hear this man with the unclean spirit. This man who had his dwelling among the tombs. I'm still in my introduction, church, if that's all right with you. And no one could bind this man, not even with chains, because he had often been bound with shackles and chains. I'm still in the 5th chapter, if you want to follow me. I'm right around verse number 1, 2, and 3 here. And now, not even with chains, because he had often been bound with shackles and chains. Look at somebody and say, did you get it that time? Get it that time. And the chains had been pulled apart by him, and the shackles broken in pieces. Now, I don't know about you, but I have been a part of the world. In other words, I have been out there, out yonder, doing a whole lot of things that, I shouldn't have been doing. And I was not working for God. I was working for the devil. And I do know that when somebody was full of what's called a wet daddy, when they got full of what is called Sherman, they were so strong it took more than 5 people to hold them down. Now, how many of you in here know that this man evidently was stronger than somebody that was full of a wet daddy?
Thank you, Jesus.
Because he was pulling chains and shackles apart. And we have to understand as leaders sometimes you can't allow just anybody just to run up to you, because you don't know what You don't know if they mad about a message that you made or spoke last Sunday. And the woman went home and said, you're not going to be sleeping on this sofa no more while I'm out at church trying to get my praise on. You're going to get your, oh God, help me here today. You're going to get up and you're going to do something. Now, we don't understand if all of a sudden, here's this man with the unclean spirit that's coming to straighten us out. Now, that's why you, Greater New Life, all of you, when you see somebody strange coming in, just walk up to him and say, sir, can I help you today? Or ma'am, how can I help you?
Amen. Thank you, Jesus.
Don't let them just run up. These people, Jesus had his disciples with him, but now this man with the unclean spirit was still able just to run up and approach him. But somebody say that was Jesus.
Jesus.
Now here we need to understand as well that always, night and day, he was in the mountains, in the tombs. And he was crying out and cutting himself. Can you imagine this? I mean, Jesus, he just, he's cruising. He he can see everything. He knows everything. But hear me now. He's coming and he's just getting out of the boat. And all of a sudden, this man runs up to him with an unclean spirit. But when Jesus, watch this, he saw Jesus from afar off. And he could recognize him. Church, you need to understand this. Watch this. If you have somebody with an unclean spirit who knows who Jesus is and what he can do, how many of you in here that say, I love the Lord, but you still dealing with the same old issues over and time again, and you're still trying to do this thing on your own, but you have not it over the Lord and say, Lord, it's no longer my problem, but it's now yours.
Amen. Thank you, Jesus.
If you say you love the Lord and you say you love Jesus, why is it that every time you get a little opposition that come up against you, you get ready to throw up both your hands and say, I quit? Every time somebody talk down to you, here you are getting ready to crawl up in a corner and say, I can't do this no more. You need to understand that even when you don't have all that you want to have, you got to call on God, because he said, and my God shall supply my every need. Watch this. He sees Jesus afar off. But here's what he did. He didn't run up and try to harm Jesus, but instead he ran up, he fell down and did what? Worshiped him. See, we shouldn't have to ask you every Sunday to give God some worship, to give him some praise. You ought to come through those doors with your hands lifted up, giving God what's rightfully his. It's some true praise, it's some true worship. I don't care what happened to you at home. I don't care what you're going through at home. But when you walk into the house of prayer, you ought to come in here laying down everything and picking up nobody but Jesus. He fell down and worshiped him. And he cried with a loud voice and said, what have I to do with you, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? Somebody say he identified. He identified. Remember, this is a man with an unclean spirit that was living in the mountains, in the tombs. God help me here today. He still recognized that he knew that Jesus was the Most High God. And watch this. He said, I employ you by God. This is a man full of 6,000 demons that's begging Jesus to not send us out of the country. Now what they was asking is this: don't send us to the bottomless pit, God. See, out of the country is translated over to the bottomless pit. Now hear this: when Jesus asked, what is your name? He said, Pastor Sims. He said, my name is Legion. And Legion is translated to be about 6,000 demons. Are you here with me today? So can you imagine when you allow yourself to get out of the will of God, to get out of position with God, and you go out there, it's all right if you try a little bit of this or a little bit of that, if you try and